Alrighty then. Now, I could have easily done this in some old school nostalgic style. The problem is I already did that last year, so doing it this year just comes off a little redundant. As you can tell, my voice doesn't sound as bad, but I still have a cold. So yay for end of the year rambles of 2013 and being sick. Thumbs up and like. Oh, fuck. I don't think I've done one of those jokes in a minute. Anyways, so I was watching my one from last year just to see how much has changed and what has been different. Because I swear to God, some things have blended in with this year to the point where I think certain accomplishments of last year are accomplishments for this year, which doesn't really bode well over, you know, for the overall stance of things. Alright, so let's go over some stuff. First off, I did in fact start going to the gym past me. The problem though is that I went to the gym like in the last 2 months. So I have about 2 months of gym shit under my belt, which I guess the whole point is that I've at least started. The problem is that, you know, it was supposed to be a New Year's resolution and it turned into some bullshit about, hey look, it's like I'm gonna try for like a month and a half and then like just drop and say fuck it. So fuck New Year's resolution, that's just a goal period. I've learned that through just basic logic and trial and error. Don't do resolutions, they're kind of a waste of time. And it's a bullshit thing because then it just becomes a yearly procrastination. And the worst type of procrastination is the one where it takes you a year before you start trying again. Ugh, no. So gym stuff, 2 years, not 2 months, about 2 months into it. Getting into a certain track. I didn't go last week because sickness and bullshit. I did go yesterday and today, so I'm getting back into the groove of the gym. I'm gonna try to go in the morning. If anything, that's the one that I want to change. I'll be going in the afternoon, which is cool, but no one wants to drive in this bullshit ass traffic. So I'm gonna try to get up more early. More early? Yeah, no, that's proper English. If I said more earlier, then it would have been bad. Anyways, I'm trying to get up more early to just get it out of the way. Because I think I'll be more inclined to just blow through it and shit. Instead of me going there and it's crowded as fuck. And I can't find a machine to get on. And people over here having conversations about dumb shit. I'm like, come on. You're at the gym. You can do this shit at home. Get in the car and do that. Fuck. I don't want to see that. I was like, you're fucking with my shit now. That's the problem. So that, yeah, in terms of degrees, yes, we have the degree. I would show it to you, but there's a lot of personal information on the degree, so I can't show it to you. But, past me, we got the degree. Yeah, you know what the problem is though? You still gotta find a fucking job that is willing to hire you. The other problem would also be that, your chances would be improved with certifications. Unfortunately, no one told you this beforehand, so now it's like, I guess, new goal is to find 3 ways of making money. Looking for jobs, website shit, and in the background doing certifications. But the certification part will be harder than it would have been maybe at the beginning of this year because of the other resolution I had, which was to get more reckless with my money so I could just pay off bills and not have to worry about them later. Well, congratulations, you do own that car that you paid off, and you do not have any debt in terms of, like, what's the way to put it? You don't have any debt in terms of bills that's fucking up your credit. But you do have, you're still suffering under the issue of, what's that thing called? Your family situation not being stable enough. Oh, and by the way, that's gotten a little worse too. I have this inherent, like in last year's video, I did kind of a video saying like, I'm kind of tired of my family situation, I want to move. That has been like extended. Like at this point, if I could go into the room across from me right now and punch my sister dead in the face, I swear to God, I would do it. I swear to God, I do it. Some of the shit she put me through this year just made me say, you know what, you are a horrible, annoying ass human being, and you need to get knocked the fuck out. Like, does that mean I don't love her? No, but does it mean she got on my fucking nerves? Oh God, yes. She she surpassed my expectations in ways she could piss me off. It's ridiculous. Which is funny because she just recently was doing that a few fucking days ago. But because she's full of shit and she's indecisive and she's insecure and all this other, and she's angry at everything but the person she should be angry at, herself, for making stupid ass decisions, she decides to just continually piss me off with this bull. So that's something. Also, in terms of the website, progress has been vastly made, and I'm happy about it. Still don't have it the way I wanted it to look, but I now know a lot of things I didn't know last year, which is always good to know, that you've learned more and you progress more and you have new ideas and ways you want to go about, what's the word I'm looking for? Next. I guess jumpstart seems like the lazy way of saying it. To initiate those ideas. So, hopefully in 2014 that will continue to go forward and we will continue to progress. I'm trying to think of any of my other resolutions, because I've accomplished almost everything I wanted to do for last year, which was, paying the bills off on the car, so I don't owe shit on the car. The car is mine, the shit is in my name. No one can take that car away from me. Unfortunately, I forgot how much of a pain maintenance and insurance and a lot of other things are, and it's just like, everything's a fucking learning experience. That's the joy of life. Everything's a motherfucking learning experience, so everything will bite you in the ass at least once before you're like, and God hope you get it you figure it out in the first try, because if you get bit out in the ass once and you learn, okay, fine, you don't have to deal with it again, but if you get bit out in the ass like 2 or 3 times, that you can't sit down for a while. Shit's a bitch. Which kind of goes into the money issue. It's like, yeah, you had too much money at the beginning of last year. You haven't even hit where you were last year right now. I'll say that right now, Paz B. I'm not like in dire straits. I mean, if I'm sitting here buying video games and anime, I'm not doing horribly. I'm just saying, in terms of saving, I kind of fell off the wagon because I got cocky with the amount of money I made, and then YouTube and Social Blade and the money regarding that didn't really keep up. Like, that consistency died. So when that consistency died, it didn't cover the spread as much as it used to, so I got reckless. So I'm kind of learning from that mistake, and I'm making, well, I'm not going to say I'm making, I've been making through the last few months plans of getting back into a more stable groove that I was in when I was like 16 and I was just saving money like an ass. I've gotten reckless because it's kind of like when you get your first job, you get your first paycheck, you get reckless. But when I got my first job and paycheck, I just saved money for like 2 or 3 years, and I had like over $5,000 in savings, and I was so fucking proud of myself. And then the YouTube money came in and it became even bigger, and I got fucking reckless over the course of like 3 years. Not 3 years, probably like 2 years, and particularly last year was probably the worst of it, and well, this year technically is what I mean to say was the worst of it, and I now need to reevaluate myself and buckle the fuck back down again like I did when I was 16 and save like a motherfucker, and I'm making progress towards that, so that's always good to hear. In terms of gaming, my channel has become a lot more gaming oriented than it used to be, which I'm happy about, and because the Pokemon Best Wishes reviews are done, now people won't be like, oh my god, here's another fucking video that I'm not gonna watch. I mean, I'll still have Pokemon themed videos, they just won't be as all over the motherfucking place. It's like, oh no, it's the Best Wishes review. Fuck. Is this a solid discussion out? No. Looking back? No. Anime review? No. Nostalgia Rush? No. God, all the videos I want to see, he has like 3 or 4 videos I want to see, and he doesn't fucking upload them. So that's a thing now. So that's good. In terms of the chapter reviews, the views for them have been pretty. The funny thing is, my reaction for the chapter got more views than the chapter review itself, which I guess would make sense because it's a fucking reaction. People like to see you freak out and trip out like an idiot. Especially me when I look confused like half of the damn video. But that's besides the point. Anyways. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. This year's been interesting and progressive in different ways. For example, I've gotten a lot more into the gaming side of things and learning about that in the industry and just kind of, I mean, granted, it's not like these aren't things I cared about before. It's just more so I'm more involved than I used to be. And considering I'm trying out different types of games this year was another thing. You know, Fire Emblem Awakening, Castlevania, Luigi's Mansion, fucking Legend of Zelda. There's something else I'm missing, and I can't think of it all. Pikmin. I'm looking dead ass at the box right here, and I'm not even fucking thinking of it. It's ridiculous. In terms of gaming, I have progressed a lot. In terms of anime, a lot of the anime this year has been kind of Nothing really. It's not like I haven't had good shows that I've enjoyed. It's just that a lot of the shows I've seen are shows either I didn't care for or shows I just thought were outright bad. Speaking of that, I did start watching Log Horizon last night. I'm only 2 episodes in. That seems interesting, and that doesn't seem like it's going to piss me off, but I have been proven wrong before, so we'll see. Currently, with the content ID bullshit, I've had like 6 of my videos claimed on this channel, which has been annoying as fuck. It's funny because 4 of them are anime reviews and the other 2 are fucking Pokemon videos, ironically. And they're the news videos for X and Y because I use the trailers, even though I only use the it's like I have 2 20-minute videos, one of which only has 1 trailer in it, and like that, and then it's like for 2 minutes, and then the other 18 minutes is just me. And it's not even like I'm talking over the trailer too, so it's like, the hell. And then the other one is actually like a full-on news video where I'm using pictures and like multiple trailers, but I don't even use the audio in those trailers like I do for the other one, but whatever. So I gotta wait until somewhere in the middle of January to get that shit fixed out. And Crunchyroll was having the same issues with the anime companies because they opted into YouTube's whole content ID system, so that isn't a thing. But luckily it's only been like 4 videos and no strikes, just content IDs. So I expect somewhere in the middle of January for this shit to be fixed. As long as I don't get any more, which is funny because as we're speaking, I'm downloading the clips for the Orashura review, which may or may not get that same damn issue, but we're gonna fucking try it anyway because I am a rebel and I don't give a fuck. I mean, I have the ambassador stuff. I've been using it all this year. Why the fuck would I stop now just because of the content ID system being on some bullshit? And as time progresses, this shit will get somewhat better, and these issues won't be as big of a thing. But I know I said one of the things I wanted to do this year was live streaming. That obviously didn't happen. Like, I think it happened like maybe twice this year. I may have done it 2 or 3 times. I don't even fucking remember. So what I want to do is I'm going to take income tax money and probably put that towards a streaming capture card that I can hook up to my PS3 or Wii U, even though the PS3 is going to give me some shit because of that whole pass-through BS. And I'm going to start doing like nightly live streams on Twitch of games I'm already playing. The 3DS shit will come like way later when I can afford a fucking capture card and not feel like I'm buying a goddamn gaming console. So that's all I'm gonna say in terms of that. I'm sorry. That's a goal I want to do for next year. The other thing next year is obviously to get that website up. It's progressing at a steady rate, but I want more progression. I got the form up. I'm keeping the form up. I'm learning as I'm going along. I know that the site has gone through a lot of changes. A lot of things I was talking about last year aren't even relevant now. I do want to thank Matt for those pictures he drew. I do want to incorporate them in the site once I figure out how the fuck to do that. Then Matt, I'm talking about Hey Matt Giriard, YouTube channel. I've been also doing a lot more like YouTube like posts where I post articles of YouTubers who have done videos. I want to do more of those, kind of like Player Essence does. You know, we have an anime community. I want to push that too. I mean, for God's sakes. I'm kind of just in the learning and growing process, like everything else. This year's been kind of just a jumble mess of a lot of fucking random mistakes and just learning from those mistakes and getting better. J-Man isn't making videos anymore, which kind of bothers me. Not really bothers me in terms of pisses me off. It just bothers me because it's like, Jay was like one of the first niggas I met. Like, him, I think it was like him and Vo Jason and like phone and shit. And obviously I don't talk to phone anymore. Vo Jason, I like randomly popped up a few days and I talked to him. But Jay was like one of those first niggas I was cool with. So it kind of bugs me that it's like, oh, my nigga isn't here anymore. I know he said he's coming back like later next year, but it's just kind of like, No British humor. Ah, it hurts. By the way, Jay, we need to get on Skype, like, within the next few weeks. Because I need to holler at you. We need to talk. It's been too damn long. It really has. I'm trying to just think of other things. In terms of gaming, next year, I don't have a specific. PS4, unless some really cool games come out for the PS4, I'm not interested in that shit at all. For next year, anyway. PS3 is fucking perfectly fine for me. So in terms of gaming, I'm probably just going to stick to Wii U next year unless something really cool comes out or I know something. Or pretty much we'll see how E3 goes and how the announcements between that and E3 go before I make that decision. Probably not, though. I don't really have any major plans to do that. As I said, part of my major plan is to save. Granted, I'm going to still get anime and DVDs. I already got some shit pre-ordered. Majaka Box Abnormal, which I've heard like the first 2 episodes of the dub. Not that bad in terms of voice acting. Syncing, we'll see, but voice acting, it's okay. I mean, I like Odo's voice. I didn't like it as an initial hearing, but like as I heard it, as I listened through the episode, it's like it's not that bad. Magaro's voice is fine. It's the syncing, and I think the writing is a little bit better too. But I'll see when I get the DVD, which I think is about to ship today, actually. And speaking of anime, I also got the Zatch Bell collection. That should be coming in the next few weeks, and I got that shit. Now remember, it was on sale originally for $84. Amazon had that shit on for $50. I said, yo, I wasn't planning to buy like ridiculous amounts of shit, but I'm like, that's $50. That's like a $30 to $40 drop in price. Fuck it. It had to go in. So that should be coming. Also, there's another thing I want to show you. This came in the mail like a while ago, like a few weeks ago, and I just haven't shown it to you. Which is funny because this isn't supposed to be releasing until 2014. I wonder if he even has the printing that says if it's 2013 or 2014. It may not, I'm just saying, but I actually do have the first volume of Nisekoi, which is really fucking funny to me. Yeah, it's funny. It still says the first print is in 2014, even though I got this bitch in 2013, but whatever. It's kind of funny though, because I still can't read the current manga on Viz's site because I've been buying the digital volumes, which means I'm going to double dip for the physical copy, and I'm probably going to double dip when the fucking anime comes out, which sucks because I think Aniplex is streaming it. By the way, I still need to make that list, which I'll probably link it in the description when I do. What I usually do is I usually make a list of the anime streaming for each season, and then I put like the links to the sites you can watch it at. So, and I know Crunchyroll's already been rolling out, I think, about a good 6 shows, and so that needs to be made, but that's besides the point. So, Nisekoi, Zatch Bell, Madaka, already have Wagner Season 2 on pre-order, so nobody fucking ask me. One Piece already on motherfucking pre-order. It's Wabito already on motherfucking pre-order. I will get Steins Gate probably next year, because Funimation is bound to release a complete set, which is what I'm waiting for. FMA, I'm waiting kind of on the same thing. Kenichi, I want like an up-to-date version, but I want a fucking like complete set. Dragon Ball Z Kai, I might go ahead and like casually spend. It depends on how Income Tax treats me and how I fucking feel, honestly. So we'll see how that goes. We kind of just have to wait and see for that. So as I already kind of mentioned all the goals for next year, I don't know. I guess because it's, you know, this is technically New Year's Eve when well, not when I'm recording this, but when it will be uploaded is New Year's Eve. I guess I should say some things for those guys. Like this year it's kind of been kind of that year. We've had some ups and downs regarding like a lot of famous people dying and a lot of just not necessarily horrible things, but just things that constantly remind you how shitty the world is sometimes. And I think, if anything, depending on, no matter where you are in your life, we have another year. We have more time, a little bit more time, whether it's more or less, depending on how life goes. It's one of those things where it's like, for me personally, this year's just been kind of a trial and error situation. You know, I've made some accomplishments. I've fucked up a little bit. I've learned a little bit more about myself. I've grown as a human being. And if you're going to, at the very least, say you've done that much, even if you haven't physically done anything, like how I feel like I haven't half the damn time, I can say that's a sense of an accomplishment. Because, you know, consider how many people just fucking just float on by throughout the days and the weeks and the months and the years. When you make these subtle progresses in terms of your personality or who you're becoming, or whether you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend, maybe you moved out of your house, maybe you were going to college, that is a hell of a bigger step than just fucking laying in your bed for fucking 12 months or 365 days. So, I know that's kind of the underlying point I'm trying to make here, is that just because you aren't making giant leaps doesn't mean you're not still making progress. Like, for example, J-Man's been doing that fucking draw a picture a day thing for a while. I mean, granted, he's had his little drops, but the point is, I've seen him progressively get better through his pictures on Facebook. And if you don't have him added on Facebook or doesn't like his fan page, you wouldn't see it. But you should go do that. I'm pretty sure he still has it up on his channel for people to go see. At least the link to get to it. I might leave it in the description if I fucking remember. But it's like, those are subtle progression into things he wants to do. And that's the whole fucking point. It's like, yeah, I don't have a girlfriend yet. Yeah, I'm still living in my mom's house. Yeah, I'm fucking, I'm trying to think of something else I failed at, and I can't think of anything right now. Which I guess is a good thing in retrospect. But it's like I have those kind of like failures of things that I don't feel proud of, but at the same time, I don't owe money on a motherfucking car. I have an associate's degree in computer programming. I fucking have a website that runs better than it fucking did last year. You know, I have these subtle achievements. They're not fucking amazing, but god damn it, it's a step in the right direction. I feel like I am moving. I may not be moving far, but the point is I'm fucking moving. And I know a lot of you guys may be in a similar position where you feel like you haven't fucking accomplished anything. But if you have a better idea of what you want to do, if you have a better game plan of what you did like 12 fucking months ago, that's a goddamn accomplishment. Whether it's a big one or a small one, doesn't fucking matter. It's like you've moved, and that's the point. If you haven't fucking moved, that's a problem. But taking a step is better than just fucking standing there scared about which direction to go in. Because if you don't move, you will never figure out what's the wrong way or the right way or what works and doesn't work. You don't learn by not taking action. You learn by taking action. I still don't know completely everywhere I want to go, but fuck it. I gotta stick my foot out and drop it down somewhere that wasn't where it was before, and we'll see where the fuck that is. Whether I land into some dog shit, or into a nice patch of grass, on a comfortable ass carpet, I don't fucking know. Maybe I'll land on some goddamn woman's chest, and she'll be like, oh, excuse me, how are you? And that'll lead into some amazing shit. I don't fucking know. We'll see. Oh yeah, side note, Mayo Cheeky, I think the other shows, MM, Special A, Nyan Koi, are all getting dubs. Yay! Which is cool because Mayo Cheeky, I didn't fucking know it was getting a dub. And Sentai's doing the whole upgrade your shit for a nominal fee. So I'm going to do that for Mayo Cheeky, and I might buy Nyan Koi now. I mean, I was looking at it before the sale, but now I'm like, well, I haven't really watched the harem I've really fully enjoyed in a while. Since fucking, Or Sure, so I kind of need something. I mean, Infinite Strauss is okay, but, you know, I'm talking about something like I really, really enjoy. Haganai, for some reason, I do really want to watch Season 2 for some goddamn reason. I'm not sure why, I'm really interested in watching Season 2. So Funimation released Season 2 of Haganai. Also, another New Year's resolution, killing all the motherfucking ladybugs in this room. Fucking hate these things. Seriously, I'm looking at one right now. It's just fucking crawling on my game. Think you're better than me, you piece of shit? That's also been, I've noticed that. So what did you, it's like, the ladybug saga has been like throughout this year. I don't know why. These bitches have been in my room. I've never had problems with ladybugs until like these last few years. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Also, this coat needs to die in the fire. I don't know what else to talk about. I don't know how long the ramble's been because I've been like turning, but that's the other thing I need to fucking do. Get a better camera. It's like I like the flip, but honestly the flip puts me through too much shit sometimes, and I'm like, you know what, dude? I don't want to sit down and record videos. That's never been my style. I like standing up and doing these things. So this camera needs to be changed into something better. I've had this camera for what, 2 years? I think I got this camera in 2011. Well, not this specific camera, but I've been using flip cameras since like 2011 or 2012. So I think we need to upgrade again, but I'm not going to be as cheesy with it. That's the other thing. I also want to improve these videos, make better videos, make better reviews. Like, I look at some of my old anime reviews, I'm like, God damn, why does this have 19,000 hits? Like, seriously. Like, it's funny, my second review is really fucking popular, and it's like just a long video of kind of just plot summary and dicking around. I mean, granted, I do like the review in some aspects, but it's like, I need to get significantly better and make these reviews shorter, but still get across exactly what I want to say. Because I spend like too much time in some of these anime reviews going over plot summaries to the point where it's like, hey look, 20-minute review and like 15 minutes of its plot summary. That's fucking great. That, bad jokes, but I don't know, my humor has always been weird. I don't really know what's hit or miss with my humor. It's just kind of like whatever the fuck hits. People go, oh! Yes, they sound like they're getting shot. No! Actually, I don't think people go that when they get shot. I don't know. I haven't been shot. I don't know if I would go, oh! Okay, I'm dragging that out. I can't think of anything else. I can't think of anything else. I really can't. We gotta move. That's the whole. That's what I'm calling 2014. Let me motherfucking move. I want to move. Period. Whether I mean that literally or I mean that like in terms of myself as a person. I want to move somewhere. Make some accomplishment, mistake, whatever the fuck. Get somewhere. Like, it's fuck the New Year's resolutions, because that's some bullshit. Like, I don't even know why I fucking followed that shit last year. It's bullshit. It's complete bullshit. Fuck New Year's resolutions. The point is, the whole point of each year is to move. Move, motherfucker, move. Move, bitch. Nah, I can't do that. That's too old school. You niggas don't know who Ludacris is. All you have are your fucking J. Cole's and your 2 Chainz and your Wiz Khalifa's, who's kind of dropped off the face of the planet in retrospect. That's besides the fucking point. I'm going to end this now before I just go into full-on, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about mode. I may already be there. You'll let me know in the playback. Anyways, this has been the Insane Game Freak. This is my end of the year ramble for 2013. I've had some accomplishments, some things got done, but maybe not everything I wanted to. But for the point is, I moved somewhere and I made mistakes and I learned from those mistakes. And hopefully, 2014, I will not get bit in the ass for the 3rd time, because then I won't be able to sit down, and I like sitting down. That's one of my favorite goddamn sports. I'm the motherfucker. I'm like number 2 at it. I think motherfuckers who have like their limbs cut off, they're like number 1, and I don't want to take. I feel like that's a fucking number. That's a number 2. I don't mind being. All right. Yeah, I've completely gone off the deep end at this point. So thank you guys for watching. Happy New Year. We're doing it big in 2014. We're all going up one level, motherfucker. I'll be 23. Hopefully get some armor and some motherfucking, and maybe be able to buy a guild house or some shit. I'm tired of this fucking house shack I gotta rent. Fuck that. Level 23 is better than this. Anyways, life's a game. Play to win. Catch you guys later. Peace. I don't know what the fuck that is, but we're trying something new. 2014, baby. Yay. Yay. Why do you... Oh, also, I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers, so woo. Anyways, alright, I'm done. Peace. Here from something as stupid as a formula that makes you invisible, which is one of the most cliched things you can do in comedy.